Good morning, Monday morning. I am just kicking off the morning. I've had my breakfast. I'm about to look at my goals for the week. And I like to look at what are my top 3 everyday tasks and just tackle the hardest ones first. So I'm just about to start the day like that. And I like to plan it out on a Monday and just work out each day what's the highest priorities and what are we going to focus on today. Now, it's also been a bit of a heat wave here in Perth. It's been hot this weekend and our aircon's just packed it in. So feeling a little bit humid today, but hopefully we get it sorted soon. And I'm going to take you up into which is soon going to be my wellness hub, and take you through why I'm doing this. Now, my highest values are health and wellness, and you've heard me talk about the fact that when you're aligned to your highest values, you're spending money and you're investing in the things that match your highest values, everything flows really well. So it was so important for me to create a space where I could have a gym. I wanted to get an infrared sauna, and I wanted a space to go and meditate and start my morning routine. So we're going to turn this room, which was one of our spare rooms, into a gym. So we've ripped up the carpet. I've still got to move a few bits out today, but they are coming today to set it up. And we're going to see what we can pack into this. It's pretty much 4 by 3.2 meters. And so what we're going to do is I'm going to change the flooring, put down some really nice gym flooring that's gentle on your joints. Then the sauna is either going to go on the left here or the right. We're actually putting in a gym machine. I'm going to show you. I've got the Replex machine, which can do quite a lot. So I tried to find the most compact machine that would do the most functions and have enough pulleys on it so that we could all use it, which is cool. A nice view at our window here. And then I'm actually going to put a full-length gym mirror on this wall behind me here. And in this corner here will be the hexagon weight holder. So we'll have 1 to 10 kilo hand weights, and then a weight bench in here as well. And then I'm going to actually put some pictures up on this wall. I'm going to put my anatomy pictures up on the human body, and then I'll also have some hooks for different things that I want to use in here too. So I'm going to take you through today. They're coming this afternoon, and I'm going to take you through the whole setup and see what I can film getting it done and who I used, because it's something that I suppose if you've ever wondered about getting a wellness room and thought it's something that you want on your vision board too, then I'll take you through why I did it. And I've been inspired by many people, but eventually I would love, when I'm talking about future dreams, to have a much bigger area. But we'll start with that room and see how we go. So back to what else is happening. The Philippines are on public holiday today, so there's not much going to happen with that move. I need to wait and see what's happening there before we can move in. The electricity is still not connected, so we're working on trying to get that sorted. But I'm making some progress on some new products, and it's always interesting doing the research side and looking at new products, because when you launch something, even our electric foot file, we had no idea. I mean, I knew people would love it, but the feedback that we are getting, I'll even show you some of these reviews. People are claiming that it's the best pedi tool they've ever used. They can use it almost like they would if they went and seen their podiatrist. They're so excited about it. And that is the kind of feel that I always want to bring when we create a new product. So I'm working on another one. And this particular product, what I'm finding people still have challenges with is that if they have a wart or a corn, they'll go to the pharmacy, they'll get a topical product to put on it. But the actual wart or the corn has hard skin. And unless you can get right into that and drill it back or sand it back, or even the fungal nails, if you can't drill the nail back to get the topical product on it properly, then the product itself doesn't work very well. So we're finding a way or a tool that people can use with all their topical products that will help it be more effective. So I'm not going to say any more than that right now. I'm just in trial stages at the moment, but I do head to China next month, which I told you about. So I'm going to take you over there. But I'll tune back in later when the guys get here to start the gym, and I'll take you through the process. Wednesday, middle of the week. I'm going to take you upstairs soon to show you the gym. We have finally finished the fit out in phase 1 and I'm going to show you what it looks like. I'm so excited about it. And also I've just finished recording 2 podcasts today. Hang on a sec. So 2 of the podcasts, one of them I did with Louise from Nosh Dietitians. And interestingly, for those who don't know, as a business, our chosen charity is Breakthrough T1D because my son has type 1 diabetes. And I'm very committed to raising awareness of type 1 diabetes and also talking about it and having really important conversations. So Louise is a dietitian and she specializes in aged care, but she also used to be a diabetes educator and has very experienced in that space. And the same year my son was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, her daughter was also diagnosed. So we had a really open, candid conversation about what it's like to parent a child with type 1 diabetes and also be a health professional, knowing what we know. And, also recognizing that as a health professional, we actually didn't know a lot. And I think it's really important that more health professionals have this realization, because I've even heard on Drew's daily dose, Drew, his mum, who's a doctor, also talk about the same thing. As a GP, she actually knew nothing about type 1 diabetes until her son had it. So that's why these conversations are super important. So share it with anyone who has type 1 diabetes. It's coming out soon with Louise Murray. And I also did an incredible one also with Emily Brooke. And she is super passionate. She has SynxBody studio in Brisbane and she's super passionate about lymphatic, the lymphatic system. And she's imported an amazing piece of equipment from Europe that does rolling lymphatic drainage, but also with infrared therapy. Oh my goodness, I would love to have one of these at home. But yeah, we talked into what it does, the power of skin healing, gut healing, inflammation generally in the body, and aches and pains. So that's definitely one to look out for as well. And then this week we're still having challenges with electricity. It has not finished in the Philippines. Our team is still working from home and now we're having challenges with their power getting cut at home. So it's been a tricky week. And I think it's again, I liked being open with you guys because that's the idea of these vlogs. We have to talk about all these challenges. So productivity, yeah, it's all a bit of a mishmash at the moment, and focus is split because we have all these ongoing priorities and also we're trying to move into the office. The good news is the furniture is finished and it looks so good. Can't wait to share it with you guys. And hopefully we will have an update soon. I'm hoping that I'll be able to look at my phone and see a message soon. I should just let me check in case there was one whilst I was busy recording. But I think, yeah, no, the last contact we had about it, no, we're still waiting. We're waiting for the electricity to be approved and hopefully we hear back today, and then we can go and get the internet done and we can get the office fitted out. Some other projects that's on towards the end of the year is we need to start to think about all the deals and offers that we're going to do in pharmacies throughout the year. So the team have been really busy working on all our marketing calendars and schedules. So with each pharmacy group that we work with, we have to allocate a certain pot of funds to that pharmacy chain to market and advertise with them. Then we need to manage it all. So we need to manage the artwork, the everything that's required and needed. And we do that, for every banner. So that includes Terrawhite Chemmart, Chemist Warehouse, Direct Chemist Outlet, Chempro, Ventura Group or Cincotta Pharmacy Group, Nationals Pharmacy Group. There's so many and we're so fortunate to be in all of them, but it is a really big job and we're working on streamlining it, making it a little bit more because what happens is you allocate this money to do this advertising. It might be TV advertising, it might be radio, it might be in-store clip strips, it might be a gondola end, and then you have to make sure you have all the artwork designed or the catalogue sent, the creation. So it's such a process as a business to make sure nothing falls down and you don't miss out on that really good advertising, for your business. So we're trying to come up with better ways of doing that. And next year we're moving to Monday to streamline a lot of our automation and processes. So Nikita's been busy on that. As we know, she did the Shopify website for New Zealand last week. So there's lots happening. And meanwhile, I've been testing out products on the backside. We've been looking at, behind the scenes. I've been looking at antifungal products and wart products and what we need in developing the best product. So I've got lots of ideas swirling around my head. And also, do you know what we're doing in a few weeks? So for anyone who is interested in this, one of our most watched episodes on the podcast was the episode I did with Marnie Kate at the beginning of this year on the 1st of January, 2025. We did an episode predicting things for the year and also the energy and things that people could do to help like amplify their lives. And so that video was our most watched video across all time. So I'm actually going to do a live with Marnie in a few weeks on YouTube. I'm going to do a live for an hour and a half. It's free. If anyone wants to send any questions into Marnie, they can email them into us and we will go through them. You don't even have to, give your personal details, but you can ask any questions and Marnie will tap into that energy and talk about it on the live on YouTube. And we will also do like a lovely, bit of a meditation at the end. It'll be a really nice event. So that's happening in a few weeks. So keep an eye out or make sure you're on our email database, synxbody.com, because we're doing a big email blast out to make sure everybody is on there for that episode. And Marnie and I have also filmed another podcast for the 31st of December this year, which we'll be planning for 2026. So that is set to be a good one as well. We have so many exciting things happening. And if you're anything like me, I've definitely started decluttering. And if you haven't, I highly recommend you start doing it now because it takes time to go through different rooms in your house and it's a busy time of year. But this is absolutely the time between now and January and up till the 17th of Feb when it changes Chinese New Year. Still about shedding and getting rid of things. So definitely a great time to declutter. So let's take you up. Let's show you the gym. Okay, I'll take you upstairs. So I'm actually going to get a wellness sign on the door. So it's going to be like the wellness hub. And this is my gym, starting with the floor. So they installed rubber mats. I really wanted rubber mats because I wanted to rip up the carpet and make sure that it felt really, really good to work out in. This is the machine that I picked. It's the Replex Phoenix Multi-Gym. It's got so many different features to it. You can do so many exercises on it. And I also got basically a stand for the hand weights. It's going to go in the corner. This bench will come here, and then we're actually going to put up a big, massive gym mirror on this wall here. So that will be installed in a couple of weeks. And then finally, for step 3, the final phase, we'll be popping the sauna in over here. So I'm getting an infrared sauna, and I really, really wanted an infrared sauna so that I could have this as part of my morning routine. So once it's all set up, I'm going to start my mornings in here. I'm going to work out, I'm going to do my sauna, I'm going to do my journaling, prepping for my day. And this is how I'm going to start every single morning rather than having to leave the house to go to the gym. Now, I still like doing Pilates and I will still do a couple of Pilates classes a week, but I really want to get into more weight training. And that was part of my goal this year and it didn't really happen. And I figured it didn't really happen because my schedule was really, really hectic and I didn't have time to go as often to work out. So having this at home and being able to do my own weight training every single morning is going to be game changing. So I will keep taking you through that journey and what it looks like when it's completely finished. But as for today, I have another couple of podcasts to record. We're trying to get all the podcasts ready to go so I can take a break over Christmas and my team can take a break because we're going to shut down at SynxBody for 2 weeks. And also my podcasting team are going to shut down as well. So it's great for us all to take a bit of a break. So a bit hectic. I have 3 podcasts to record today. So that's busy. On the front of the Philippines, we still are not in the office. We don't have electricity yet. But hopefully I'm going to report back tomorrow. We will get the electricity in. We'll be able to install the internet and then the team will be able to go as soon as the furniture's been installed as well. So I'll keep you updated on this one tomorrow and check you later.